YouTubers. It genuinely feels like every single day we're watching the goddamn Twin Towers collapsing on some dumbass's career. So I've decided to take 5 of the most infamous cases of idiots who canceled themselves in the stupidest ways possible, and I'm gonna be tier listing them. Bookie 2988. Now this is probably one of the longest cancellation periods in YouTube history, as he literally went from being the Mr. Rogers of YouTube to an absolutely excruciating downfall, which was all his fault. The man literally agreed to make a documentary that literally showcased every depressing aspect of his life, such as him gambling his life savings away in the crypto market.
I basically took every dime I had in liquid funds into cryptocurrency. And I pulled it out a couple of times and I put it back in a couple of times. So I probably didn't do as well as I could have, but I invested all the way back here. And yeah, that's where we currently are with that market. So to say that I doubled my money is an understatement. In fact, I did more than that.
Yeah, keep celebrating, man. And spending an absurd amount on sex workers. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure like a few weeks ago I was making fun of a Minecraft predator for paying $500 to see an underage girl's nudes. But if you 400x that and make it 100 times more depressing, you get this. Like, holy crap, with that amount of money, you probably could have suctioned out every last bit of fat out of your body and reform your brain to actually have a likable personality. He would also respond to like every single thing, including Twitter and Reddit. As along his journey, he clearly racked up a huge humiliation fetish.
Hey, Mike, listen, dude. I know we're making this documentary and everything, and I know you think I need to get a real job, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to. I'm not going to walk into some job when I have 4 million subscribers.
There was other stuff such as him dating someone 29 years younger than him, which I guess is technically legal, and him literally bombing his entire job interview because he thinks he's entitled to more than a normal job, quote unquote.
I am now married with 2 kids, and sleeping with Bookie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
Oh my god, you know it's bad when somebody is quitting sex work because of you. I mean, goddamn, if I was a sex worker, I would be at least expecting 5 figures, 6 figures, bare minimum, bro. And after the documentary ended, surely he would, after all the tons and heaps of criticism he was getting, become a modest, normal human being, right? Well, no. He literally faked a cancer diagnosis, which could basically be proven as he was offered $80,000 for any kind of medical record, including his diagnosis, saying that it's his sanctuary of privacy or some dumb shit, when literally a few weeks prior, he scammed his viewer base with a coin pump and dump. And to top it all off, he got a liar tattoo, which surely that would make up for it, right? Right? Pble Cop. Now this is one of the most interesting cases I've ever seen, as I actually watched a bit of this guy when I was a child. However, after around a decade of content creation, he started experiencing extreme burnout, which I don't really understand, as more likely than not, you play a game, you have your editors do all the behind the scenes work for you, and then you publish, and then watch your views skyrocket. But anyways, after extreme burnout, he decided he found a remedy for this, which he tested out on his friend's channel, Tiger, which he actually apparently hacked into, and then started shitting out some AI VTuber gameplay videos. Imagine getting hacked by your friend, and then they just start out complete brain rot and nincompoop to your 5-year-old viewers. I mean, by that point, I'd rather just get hacked by that fake Tesla scam with AI Elon Musk telling you to buy the newest coin. Like, that would be a lot less embarrassing. Anyways, after he got kicked out, he started his own channel named Blue, whereas he started getting good success with that channel. His Quibble Flop channel was dying at an extreme rate. And the worst part is, he quite legitimately would not shut the fuck up about it on Twitter. Like, you do not need to be flexing your stats. You damn well know your 5-year-old viewers ain't reading all that. And to be honest, this would probably be an even dumber downfall than Boogie 2988, as he'd do lots of other stuff, such as selling his AI to people. Which, on the topic of AI, is actually kind of scary. Just the overall direction of YouTube. A really good example of this are YouTube gurus telling you how you can make AI shorts, which kind of just defeats the purpose of actually enjoying making videos. If you really hate it that much that you'd be willing to go full-on AI, just stop. We know you've got enough money. Anyways, yeah, in terms of the downfall, pretty goofy, so I'll give it a B tier. Cody. And no, I'm not talking about this Cody. Anyways, his real problems came is when he developed his terminal Twitter addiction. All these people need to stop using Twitter. I actually swear to God, you'd be better without it. Now, his Minecraft channel blew up in around December 2022, getting around 20 million views per month to more or less stagnating in 2023. And you know, all was good. He could keep making videos. I mean, 500k views a month. I know that's a decent fair portion of money, especially for his video length. And right as his channel was dying, you know what he decided to do? He announced he was dropping out of high school at the age of 16 for his peak brain rot, meaning he was either in 10th or 11th grade. And keep in mind, by this point, his channel was already stagnating well past its prime. He dropped out for an unstable career. As you may know, I'm Kobe, the college dropout who makes brain rot content on YouTube. The fuck do you mean college though? As I said before, the most you're in is 10th or 11th grade, which at the end of the day, who knows, maybe you are goddamn Albert Einstein and they just invited you in anyways because your cerebral cortex is just that much ahead of us. He then says, this year so far I've generated $50,000 and it's only been a couple of months. Now in this year alone, there's no way he's made this in his Roblox or Minecraft channels, not even close. However, as I said before, there's just been so many of these quick dogshit cash grab opportunities nowadays, such as I said again, like AI shorts and stuff, in which for his answer he says sponsors and gambling. Who the hell is gonna sponsor Kobe YouTube? Like, I am sorry, and gambling. I remember hearing people in my school ironically saying they were gonna drop out of school and become a professional dropshipper. But being a gambler, that might be even more unstable than dropshipping. I'm not even lying. First video back after my break. Nothing crazy, but a good start. Everyone thinks I fell off, but I have just been falling on. Anyways, let's see how that video's doing. Yikes. Now, he was actually speaking some goddamn Tatanese by mentioning the Matrix and stuff. But I don't know about you, I don't think Andrew Tate's the kind of guy to be saying Minecraft brain rot. You know what? That might just be it. Just the same way the F tiers fit for him. Well, what a wild week it's been. Now this section's gonna cover both Chris, Tyson, and MrBeast, which starting off with Chris, I'm gonna make this real quick. So a video essay was released showing that he was caught engaging with a CP artist inappropriately. Then DMs were leaked with him inappropriately messaging a 13-year-old boy. And then the absolute gem that came very recently is his Discord server got leaked, where not only inappropriate messages were being shared rampant throughout that server with lots of minors, but there was an open NSFW channel, which I don't think that's gonna be a detriment to anybody there. Takes 2 seconds for any horny 14-year-old boy to open up the hub and you're getting the same result. But still, it's not okay, so this is gonna stick at a C tier. Anyways, for MrBeast, now if you haven't been online in the past 4 or 5 days, you may have been thinking right from the start, damn, this ass excuse of a thumbnail is complete rage bait. Why did I click on this? And surely it won't have any good points like Rosanna Pansy, you know, whining about the competition from over a year ago, because an absolute bombshell of a video a few days ago was released claiming that MrBeast was a fraud. Now at first I thought that this was complete baloney, as I always vehemently believed that MrBeast, he was the one legitimate YouTuber. Now the real reason I never really believed he was fake is because his circle was so compact, literally 0 peeps came out against him, claiming that he was faking his videos. But just watch this clip from his video.
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no MrBeast. Which on the topic of legitimate, you can clearly see most to all of his challenges are staged, with practically everyone there being somebody he is in close contact with, and not just random subscribers as you'd call them. Like subscribing to MrBeast's channel. You're not going to be able to get put into one of his videos, which is a point that the creator of the video made, but I don't really think it's that important at all, because I mean, who really cares? Most people are just watching it for entertainment, and for the kids watching it thinking that it's real, I mean, their alternatives aren't that much better, just be honest here. It would also showcase him conducting quote-unquote illegal lotteries, with clips of him saying like, in 5 minutes I'm gonna give a random person $10,000 who buys the shirt. Kind of the way those free Robux giveaways work, except with a person with significantly higher credibility, which is probably the reason how he got so many shirts. There was also some other stuff mentioned in the video, such as false advertising advertising for their Feastables and food products. There was also some new stuff such as horrible conditions in the new mrbeast game he was about to host, and he was also allegedly aware of what Chris Tyson was doing in his horrifically AIDS excuse of a Discord server. It's also made radicals like Andrew Tate just magically come out on top.
You know what's most amazing to me about this whole scenario? That nobody seems to point out this guy's name, Mr. Beast. Do you think that's a bit of a strange name? I'm sure I could Google it and there'd be some bullshit reason why he's called Mr. Beast. I'm sure they'd come up with some stupid story that when he was a kid, he had a figurine called Beast, and then when he grew up, he wanted to be a figurine. Why would the largest YouTube channel with an affinity towards children in the world be named after the beast from the devil?
Which of course is an extremely stupid thing to say, as no one gives a shit about the morals of the name. It was literally his Xbox gamer tag when he was 13 years old. And as I mentioned earlier, Rosanna Pansino, who was getting clowned on for a year, trying to disprove MrBeast's cases, but since all of this came out, now people are magically sticking to her side again. So as I'll say one last time, there is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no MrBeast. This is an S tier. Watch me tier list brain rot YouTubers next.